guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're basically going to be talking about my beauty favorites and definitely like products that you guys should have and everybody should have. They're going to be drugstore and high-end products, so if you want to see everything that I have to show you, please keep watching. So what better than to start off with some foundation? So the foundation that I just picked up recently was the lorac Sheer Porefection Foundation Oil-Free. This is what it basically looks like. I already used it, you can tell. I used it 2 times already when I actually went out somewhere, and then I just used it going to school today. And in my opinion, I think it is pretty good. It is sheer, like one layer will it like just look like a BB cream basically, because it's so thin. But obviously you have to build it up to get a nice coverage. But other than that, it's pretty good. Here it says like pump out foundation, apply using a sponge, brush or fingertips. Sheer, it can be layered, and it's for medium coverage. But in my opinion, I think it's just like a thin layer, I guess. I don't even know how to like explain it, but I can tell when something's full coverage. I can tell when something's full coverage and not full coverage because I have beauty marks on my face. And if the foundation cannot cover it with one pump, it's not full coverage. Because full coverage, like my Tarte foundation, is full coverage. Like one pump will basically like cover my whole face. And this is the Tarte foundation. This is the Amazonian Clay foundation. This foundation, like, this is the most expensive foundation I have bought. The lorac was $32, I want to say. This is $36, I think. And I bought the concealer with it, so yeah. The concealer is definitely, well, we'll get to the concealer in a little bit. Yeah, now moving on to concealers. The first concealer I wanted to talk about that I mentioned in the video before this one about my foundations. This is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and I have it in white, I believe. This concealer is great. I wish I would have read like more about it. It's waterproof and it's creaseless, but I still get creasing when I use this. But when I bought this, I'm like, oh my god, like the foundation's oil-free, so I thought this is gonna be oil-free. And my face, like right when I used this, my face and my T-zone got so oily and I was so mad. Like I spent, I think this was like $22, I want to say. I'm not even sure. I can list it down below for you guys if you guys want to know. But I got this at Ulta, and it is mostly for dry under eyes, I want to say. For oily skin, you probably would not like this. I did like the coverage and how thick it was, but it's just like not for me. It's not for my T-zone. Concealers are going to be drugstore concealers. First one that you can actually find at your local drugstore, like Walgreens, is the Maybelline Master Conceal. I have mine fair. This is what it basically looks like, and it comes like with a sharp point like this. And I really like it because it can get under there for you, or you can put it on your finger and like dab it like I do. This concealer is awesome. It also is like kind of thick too, but this is really good for oily T-zone like me, because it doesn't like make me oily at all. It's just like my highlight right here that like makes me look oily, I guess. But yeah, that foundation is the bomb, and I think is $6 $5. I'm not sure, but I'll link it down below if you guys want to know. Another one is going to be the NYX HD concealer. This one is light. I obviously like got the wrong color. I was looking for fair, but there was no one at all to help me try to find it. But you know, this concealer, this is the first concealer I used, and it covered everything. Like, this is a really good concealer for oily skin too, for a combination skin, I should say, because it's really good for coverage and it's really good to make you stay like matte all day. I never had to like use a powder that much with this one. The only one I had to use a powder for was like more with the Tarte one. And then my next one is the L.AGirl Pro Concealer. That's what it looks like. Comes with like a little brush in the end. I got this one in porcelain, and I found this one at the mall. Actually, you can probably get these online for $5 or like $2.50, I want to say. It depends where you find them at, because you can find them literally anywhere. I found this one at my local mall called the store called Sela. It's like a beauty store, and I got these. They have all the colors. I just bought the orange one, and oh no, the green one. Excuse me. I bought the green one for like my acne and stuff, and then I'm gonna go back and try to find the orange one for my under eyes. But yeah, and then I got this next one. I just got this one in the mail. It's kind of like a twist up. And I also got this on a porcelain. And this is the Incredible Waterproof Concealer. I tried using this on my foundation, like one like this, drawing a T-zone. Like a T-zone and drawing a triangle, but it didn't really work out, but I still have to test this one. Move on to liquid lipsticks. My favorite of this month, well, the start of the new year, are my new ones, the NYX lingerie one, the ColourPop one in Beeper, and Lolita by KatVonD. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be the NYX lingerie. I already swatched it on my hand, as you can see, but I'll swatch it again. The color I got is Teddy, and these just launched in store, I believe, in your local like Ulta. I got them when they weren't launched just to see, and they are so matte. Like, they're crazy. They're so cray, but they're so good. And this was like a brown, but when I put it on my lips, it looked like a gray. My mom asked me the other day, like, why are you wearing black lipstick? And I was like, it's brown, not black. Like, get your color. The next one I'm going to talk about is Beeper by ColourPop. I'm actually going to get my other ColourPop one, because you can't leave one ColourPop out and not the other. I'm going to do Teeny Tiny too, because I really like this color as well. This one's lighter. Beeper is lighter than Teeny Tiny. And this one was $6, so I would call it like a drugstore. The next ones were $6 as well. This is Beeper on top of that one. And this one's so cute. It's like the typical mauve color, which is me, like I said before. And Teeny Tiny was a little bit too dark for me. I mean, I still liked it. I still wore it, but I wish I would have got like another color. But it's still fabulous. See, it's like a little bit purpley toned. And that one's definitely like more mauve. And then my next one's going to be Lolita by KatVonD. And this one's perfect. Brown, mauve color. So pigmented. And I love each and every one of these colors so much. Like, so much. Like, if I could wear this all together, I definitely would. The lip liner that I always use, this is my go-to. Like, I just switched from the NYX mauve one. Because you see, I used to use this one all the time. And I switched to the Ulta brand one. Because this goes with, like, every liquid lipstick I have. This is just, like, the basic brown. I don't know if you guys see my swatch. That's my lip line color right there. And it's called Spice. And it is from the Ulta collection. Move on to mascaras.
And definitely eyeliners, because you gotta get that furry queen
The mascaras I'm going to be talking about today, two are drugstore, and the first one is, of course, the Falsies Push-Up Drama, and I really like it, but one thing I don't like is, like, kind of, like, clumps on my lashes sometimes, and it's really, like, wobbly, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think it smells like chocolate. Like, I always smell it, I'm like, oh my god, like, does this smell like chocolate, or is it just me? Like, it's probably just me, because I'm crazy like that. But the packaging is so cute. Like, it looks like a nice Valentine's Day mascara. So, fellas, if you're watching this, get this for your girl if she does not have it already. And the second one, that was my go-to before that one came out, is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I used to rave about this mascara. Like, I used to talk about it so much. It got my eyelashes so like, thick. And I really like wearing it right now. But it's, like, keeps them so thick, and I'm in love with it. This one doesn't smell like chocolate, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking they smell the same now. But they're both just in dark black. And this one's all crusty, and I think they both were, like, $7, which is pretty good for the drugstore, and, yeah. So these are, like, the top best drugstore mascara. To the more high-end mascaras. I only have two. Yeah, I have two. They're both the Real mascaras. I think I got this one in my Ipsy bag, which is like a littler version of this one. They sell them both at like Ulta or Sephora. The big one or the small one. The big one's $22. This is $22. And sometimes, like, I hate that sometimes you take it out and you don't feel nothing. It feels like it's empty. That's how I feel. Like, you really gotta, like, dig it in there sometimes. Because it's not that wet, because it's like fibers mostly, I want to say. And this little one, well, it's kind of like bigger. It looks like this one, but just like this size. That's $10, and you can find it at Sephora, and they're like the little $10 section right there that makes you want to buy stuff all the time.
So check me out, but you gotta like stop and be like, oh, I don't want it. Oh, I don't need it, but I do need it. Like, you know, that's me like all the time. And I wanted to support or Ulta. Like, why? Why do they have those little $10 sections?
I'll move on to eyeliners now, but before we do that, I want to talk about this Great Lash by Maybelline. It's just like a clear eyelash gel kind of thing, but I use it for my eyebrows, and ever since I've been using this, my eyebrows have like stayed in place even like more than they did. Like, they never moved or anything, but my hairs will never like fall, and you can see my line, and then like, you know, who wants to see that? But anyway, we're gonna talk about two eyeliners. One's gonna be drugstore, one's high-end. The high-end one is KatVonD Trooper. Oh, KatVonD Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I'm sorry, I did it today to get my wing. I usually do this when I want like a fast wing, because it's really thick, and I love the brush. Like, look at it, you can cut someone with that. And I love the packaging, like roses. Like, are you kidding? Like, that's so cute. Sorry, it's like all dirty. But the next one I'm going to talk about is the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner in black. And this brush is kind of thick. I want to say, like, it doesn't help me at all. But I can do, like, I can do my eyeliner pretty fast now, because I just, like, I'm used to it. Like, some people got to hold it down and stuff. I'm just like, you know, whatever. Like, I can draw it myself pretty good. One last thing I forgot to mention, for concealers, I got the Natural Face palette from Too Faced. This is basically it. This is pretty good. Like, I really like it. Like, to me, I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it looks old. It looks like no one uses this anymore. And I got it for, I want to say, 18 bucks, and it still goes on for regular price. And I use these two concealers. This one's a brightener, and this one's just a regular concealer. And they are so good. Like, I highly recommend, like, if you're just testing out, like, concealers, or you're just doing your makeup, I definitely recommend you trying this and then getting it. Mine might be upside down. But anyway, it comes with a bronzer, a blush, a liquid blush, a luminizer, brightener, and a concealer. And then in here, it comes with these little cards. So just pull one. Are you going to let me pull one today? Okay. It says just pull one, and it basically also tells you like how to put on everything. So if you're definitely like trying to get into makeup, I highly recommend you get this. Like, definitely like sign up to Too Faced so you can get like notifications when stuff is on sale. So I did get this when it was on sale. Or if you don't care, like if you want to go, you know, balls deep or whatever, definitely get this when it's not on sale, because I highly recommend it. But one thing, it does not smell like chocolate. It just smells like all concealers. The thing I want to talk about from the drugstore that's my only loose powder that I do use now is the airspun loose face powder in transparent, and this is what it looks like. It kind of smells like old people, but I really like it, and I really like it. It works so good under my under eyes. And Patrick Star also uses this, so that's a plus, because I can watch his videos when he uses it and see how he uses it. Put some more on, because I feel kind of oily like right now for like some odd reason. Like, you know, you just have like those oily days. I don't even know anymore. And then the second powder I used, don't judge me, your girl cracked this, and I was trying to fix it with the alcohol, you know, magic way. But it's a Stay Matte. It's a Rimmel Stay Matte in transparent. This is what mine looks like right now. But yeah, this was pretty good. Like, I can put it in my pocket. Obviously, like, I can't not put this in my purse, but I can definitely fit this in one of my pockets of my purse. Take like my little like brush with me when I feel oily. Definitely, like, you know, pack it on, but don't cake it on. Pack it on. Next thing I want to talk about is palettes. The palette I just received in the mail last week was the Morphe palette 350, the one that's been sold out for so long. Like, look at this, like, OMG. Like, yes, you can tell like right away. Oh my god, I almost dropped that bit. You can tell right away I definitely digged into this color already, because it's so pigmented. I digged into this color already, and then some of these reds over here, some browns, definitely this color. Like, it's so good. Like, if you want me to swatch the one I've been using, they feel like butter. I definitely recommend like everybody gets this palette, even though it's been sold out. Like I can't do nothing about it, but that's why I really don't want to talk about it that much. But I just want to talk about like the quality. It's so good. And it costed me $22, even though I used Makeup Guru's discount code. Look at that. Like, look how pigmented that is. Like, it's super pigmented. Like, yes, bitch, yes. so now I want to move on to highlighters. And the highlighter little palette I'm going to show you is the Glow Kit, That Glow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These just came out and I got them right when they launched. I'm a launcher, what can I say? But I really like this. This yellow one is Sunburst, Golden Bronze, Dripping in Gold, and then Bubbly. Oh, Dripping in Gold and then Bubbly, I'm sorry. I really, really, really like this kit. And I like how you can, like, pop them out and put them in your own Z palette. But the packaging, can we just, like, yes, like, it's glowing, too. Like, it's glowing. And I'm actually, like, wearing it, like, right now. Oh, I just lied. I'm so sorry. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing something else. So just, like, throw it on. But this I wear when I definitely, like, go out to, like, an event or something. I definitely throw on Dripping in Gold and then some of the Sunburst to give me more of a pop. I'm thinking about ordering the other one. I forgot what it's called. The Glow. I forgot what it's called, but I'm thinking about ordering the gray one because, like, sometimes, like, these don't show up my skin like this one does. Like, I had to really pack it on. That's not a problem to me because I love packing these highlighters on. But, yeah. So, I'll let you guys know if I ordered that. But, yeah, this palette was $22 as well. The other highlighter that I have on my face right now, I'm not lying this time, is the Maybe Luminizer by The Balm. And I got this from Kohl's. Like, I had to have it. This was $22. And I like it comes like a little compact, like a little mirror, so you can, like, look at yourself, obviously. You can definitely take it on the go. This is what it looks like. And I'm wearing it on my face. And if you, like, want me to swatch it still, like, I can, obviously. Like, it's kind of glowy, kind of. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like your, kind of like your everyday highlighter, I want to say. Like, look at it. That's why I always put it on, because, like, always, like, it always works for me. Like, this is my go-to highlighter. My cousin showed me this. And it is the bomb. I like how small it is, so you can stick it wherever you go. It'll go with you. The packaging is so cute. Like, it's so, like, pin up, and I really, really Next thing I want to talk about is bronzers. And the first bronzer I'm going to talk about that I got recently, like a couple months ago, I want to say like last year. It's so crazy to say last year. But it's the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and it comes in this little packaging. It's so cute. And this is what it looks like. Very, like, warm toned. To build it up more, you actually gotta, like, you know, put a lot on, which, like, I do. I'm wearing it today. And I love how it comes with this little brush. I'm telling everybody right now, the lady at Sephora told me not to throw away this brush. She did that before, too. And she said, like, she had to buy, like, another one just to get the brush. Because this brush works so good. It gets right in here. And it's good for the hairline stuff and as well. Because just, like, it helps you build everything up. And you can, like, move the brush around. Like, it's not stiff. Like, just because it looks like this, it's not stiff. It's actually pretty good. So I've been using this brush, trying to get it. And it didn't really look that good. Like, it looked kind of, like, how to explain it? Like, bricky with this more than this. So this is really nice, like, to chisel out the cheeks, get by that hairline, snatch your nose, on your mouth, your your jawline. And yeah, this is really cute, and it's small as well, so you can always stick it in your pocket for. What I want to talk about is the Shade and Light palette by KatVonD, and this was life. Like, well, this still is life. The banana powder, like, I'm so scared when I hit pan on this. Like, that's why I never do my makeup every day, because some palettes I have do not have pans where you can take it out and pop one back in. But I keep hearing from like all the makeup gurus that she's gonna make a palette like this one again, but it's gonna be able to, you're gonna be able to take out the pan and put a new one in. You're gonna have to buy a new one, just like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. But that's also good, so you don't have to keep buying this, because this was $46. Like, when I hit pan on this, I'm never gonna buy it again probably, because it's so much. But, like, I can't wait when she comes out with a new one, because that's when I'll probably buy it again. But I'm pretty good at, like, managing, like, how much I use. Like, it's not that beat up. But I definitely use this middle color more than this one or this one. I use this one a little bit, but it makes me look too ashy. This banana color is the life. This white one I kind of stay away from a little bit. And this orange one right here, this is called Lucid. I use this to carve out my my contour. And just, like, clean anything that I see that's kind of, like, harsh. Because no one knows how to use this, because, like, they just leave it alone. Because every makeup guru I see, they never hit pan on this one. Only the yellow and the vanilla color and some of the contour colors, but never this one, because, like, no one knows how to use it. But it's to carve out your cheeks, clean a little bit, like under your eyes. You could use under your eyes if you just want like no color that much. But yeah, that's what it's for. The last thing we're going to talk about is blush. Not the last thing, sorry. The second to last thing we're going to talk about is blush. I just received this blush. I bought this before they launched. It's the NYX Ombre blush. It doesn't look that ombre right now because I used it. Let me tell you, I used this morning before I was going to school. I kind of have it on today. And they're so pigmented. Like, I swatched my brush in there. Like, this one, I used this one. I swatched it in there. Put it on, and it left like so much pink like over here, and I was panicking. I'm like, oh my god, like what do I do? So I was trying to get rid of it for like the longest, but then like all of a sudden it just like started working with my cheeks. But honestly, like now I know not to use so much. There's still some like powder left right there, but other than that, like it's pretty good. But I still keep using it, and the one I always use is my go-to blush. And I do want to use a blush, because I highly do. Don't judge me again. I broke this one, but this is the e.l.f. one. And this is in Mellow Mauve, me of course. But this is my favorite go-to blush. I just like put it on, and it works so well with me. And they're also so pigmented, just like any other blush. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about today are going to be primers. I should have probably talked about that in the beginning, because you know that's when you start off your makeup. But you know I just forget sometimes. But the primers we're going to be talking about is the one everybody's raving about, the Nivea Men Post Balm and Sensitive, and the Skin to Nivea Spray. First one we're talking about is a Nivea Men Sensitive Post Balm shave, and I really like this. It comes in a cute glass container. It's really like milky, and a little bit kind of goes a long way. And Nikki Tutorials started this first, and the smell kind of like it got to me at first, but then I got used to it. Like I'm like whatever, like people can't smell it anyway. And I'm not a man, so like don't judge me. But yeah, I bought this with my boyfriend. He was like, what are you doing? I'm just like, I'm supposed to use this in a primer. Like, I'm going to try it. So I used it one time when I went downtown. And it was freezing out. Even though, like, my makeup's not going to go anywhere because it's, like, cold. But still, like, I had a runny nose. By the way, I had this for 3 weeks now. But anyway, I put this on and it made, like, everything stay in place. Like, it was so good. Like, I was sweating, too, because we were ice skating. And I was so, like, nervous to fall. This made my makeup stay in place, and I believe it was $6. The last two things I want to talk about are my Skin to Nivea spray primers. This is the makeup primer spray, the green one, and the grayish one is the makeup finishing spray. These are so good. Like before, I was using my NYX one, this one, and I'm running out. This one was pretty good for me. It always made me oily still, but these like are the bottom. Like, it never made me oily like anymore. These are the oil control ones, and I got these for a discount because I forgot whose code I used. I totally forgot. Just look through some makeup gurus and like who talk about these, and they'll probably like leave a code down below. But I really like this. Like the mist is so soft. Like the next one, you spray it, and it's like some cold like like it makes you jump. Like that's how I feel. Like it makes you like fringe a little bit. Like like I just sprayed all that on my face. But these are like so soft. I'll spray this one. They're like so soft. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like one of those fans. No, this feels like one of those fans when you hit your face with it. Kind of like, I don't know. It'll feel good if you're really hot. These are just so calming. They're so soothing. Like yes, like they're the best. Like honestly, I would check them out if you had oily skin. Okay, thanks guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see, if you have any suggestions of what I should do next, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, see you at my next video. Bye, dolls.